Or yeah, maybe they just have to get mummified immediately. It's like Vatican saints. They immediately have to go into cold storage. Yeah, I am a psyop. I'm openly a psyop. At least he's open about it. Upload it separately. I can do that. I can upload the first chunk. All right, let's see what else the news is saying. Let's try a different venerated live news network. From MSNBC straight to NBC.
I might add.
He raised $360,000, as far as we can tell from small donors, on day one of this trial alone, Savannah, based on the fundraising appeals. And he's got another one out tonight from the campaign. I'm just going to pull it up briefly here, where he calls himself, or the campaign calls him, a political prisoner. It's him with a raised fist here. I mean, it's begun already.
Let's go to Kelly O'Donnell, NBC senior White House correspondent. Kelly, at the White House right now. We know the president in recent weeks has been a little more willing to take jabs and mock Mr. Trump. We saw the tweet, or the X, if you will. Do we expect the president to make remarks about healing, about the court system, about all the things surrounding this?
In time, that is likely, Lester,
Ooh.
but it is just a strange moment of timing that today is the 9th anniversary of the death of Beau Biden, the president's son. He is away in Rehoboth with family marking that day, and the guidance we have had is there are no
what are they trying to say with that?
For the president to speak on this issue. There is an expectation that the White House, in the official role, separate from the campaign, would emphasize the importance of respecting the rule of law. And inevitably, the president will be asked about the verdicts and what this will mean for the election and what it means for the country.
I mean, he's just going to dab on him, right? The thing is, to his base, him getting convicted of a felony does probably just make him seem cooler because they believe the states arrayed against him. So, I mean, he won't win over any new supporters necessarily. Though, I guess maybe what he's aiming for is like, you know, middle America suburban voters who still might be like, well, this is just a bit much. He's a felon? Maybe there's a couple voters like that still. Yeah, there's got to be at least a couple voters that don't love that he's a felon paying porn stars hush money payments. Say it out loud, and I just don't know how many voters are left that care about that. A couple million? Yeah. Biden has lost quite a bit, but not an election. I mean, I don't know. I would still... I can't. I have no grounds to make any kind of prediction. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I can see it going either way, and I don't see this having that much of an effect, unfortunately. Joe Biden used demon magic to get Trump guilty? Well, I mean, if he made a fair deal with a demon, then that's within the legal confines of the American Constitution. What? Well, there's the back part of the Constitution written in blood that lets us make deals with demons. I mean, we can't throw that out. That's a foundational principle of this country. Rick, I didn't know about that part. Well, that's because you're not that invested in the facts. Keep emphasizing his lack of record and his age. Not so much. It's up to the judge, though. He's been harassing that man for months. I mean, it will be exceedingly funny if he has to go to jail. If we can at least get him having to put on like an orange jumpsuit and go to jail, that would be a very funny outcome. I think the image of him in like a jumpsuit going into a jail would probably sway a couple suburban voters away from voting for him. However, it will embolden his diehards even more. They'll think he's like, you know, a fucking gangster or whatever. If they send him for one day just for the photo op, that would be that might be the funniest outcome of all. It's like a day camp for presidents, a jail day camp. Used to be a probation officer. I can't imagine going to work and Trump is there. He needs a probation officer. Chris, he should get Chris. Chris can look after the youthful mind of Trump. Try to get him to get on the straight and narrow. I mean, it is legal that he could be, from what I understand, he could legally be president from jail. That's true. But, nah, come on. You can't use that as a defense all the time, Rick. No, we wouldn't. Come on. A new season of Oz. Oh my God, and they bring back Oz. This is the America This is the America we've been waiting for. Supposedly, yes, there is nothing prohibiting a felon or even someone currently incarcerated from running for president. From what I understand from reading stories about this whole situation over the past couple months, various stories at least have claimed that he could be in the shocking position of being president while in jail. But I suspect by the time you're president, you can get yourself out of jail. I think you could. I mean, could you literally pardon yourself? I don't even know. Now you're voting. Don't vote for your conscience. Vote for what seems shocking. Vote for the entertainment, I guess. Can we hear Little Tommy's Big Law's thoughts on it? Oh, I forgot to turn on the call for an expert graphic. I see it nonetheless, and sure. It's been a while since we've checked in with Big Law, the Big Law boy himself. But why not? Let me just find him really quick. He's a little rapscallion, so it takes a minute to get a hold of him. The Secret Service would secure the jail. He can't pardon himself, okay. But he'd have Secret Service in prison with him. I just suspect once you're president, you probably have enough political capital to get yourself out of jail. But you know, I keep being surprised. So maybe he wins and we just have jail president. Anyway, let's get Little Tommy Big Law over here. If I can even find this kid. Where'd he go? Oh, Little Tommy. There he is. There's our guy. Okay. Well, anyway, clearly I don't super know what I'm talking about, but fortunately I have access to a bevy of experts, from Rick to my lawyer, Little Tommy Big Law, who should know all about this. He's defended all sorts of big boys. He said, that's one of the things that recommend him. He said, I've defended all the big boys. So maybe he's defended Trump. I don't know. Little Tommy, how you doing? Above the big man. He want jail time. Well, he got the booba, and he suck on booba, but then he don't want nobody to know about booba. So he said no money, and he gave money. But now that's illegal. Okay. Your legal opinion? Does he? Do you see any kind of substantial consequences to this? Is jail time? I mean, everyone's saying jail time's unlikely. Do you think it's likely? Well, when you're bad, you get time out. But if not jail, then maybe like no video game. No video game? No video game. You get time out. You gotta go to his room. No video game. No snack. No snack? There might no snack for him. It'll be because he was naughty. Damn, no snacks. Little Tommy is kind of cutting right through the BS. Would you still vote for him, Little Tommy? I mean, is he a candidate you'd ever have you? I mean, I know it's a little personal, but there was a what? Well, I told him what my dad vote for, and I said, "Good job, Daddy. Good one." And then when I'm older, I vote too. What? Do you agree with the verdict? I figure it's a big verdict for big guys, and the big decision that they made, and there was they had to do it. Oh, they had to do it. Okay. Well, if anybody has any questions for Little Tommy, we can get him out here. I don't want to take up too much of his time. He does bill by the minute. But $1,000 a minute. I don't make that back in subs. $1,000 a minute. We're already at like $3,000, $5,000. Who baby is this? This is my lawyer. I'm a big boy lawyer. Yeah, he's a big boy lawyer. He's not. Tommy, what's your favorite video game? Dark Souls, but in Roblox. Dark Souls, but in Roblox? Dark Souls, but in Roblox. Where you You'll find out the bigger boys, but they squares. Okay. Where did you go to law school, Tommy? The Peachtree. Shining Peachtree Brook Pre-Elementary. Is that a good law school? It's really good. I had a book on. I had the whole book on the America War. Okay. Was Trump a bad boy? Was he being a bad boy? I think what he did it well for what he said, what he didn't mean to. And he was sorry. He wasn't sorry though. When I'm bad, I'm sorry. He wasn't sorry. He didn't say he was sorry. And that's why the judge had to punish him. Because he didn't know what he did wrong. If you know what you did wrong, then you can't convict if you know you was bad. I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, you can't get away with anything if you say, oopsie, I got it. I won't do it again. All right. I don't really have any more questions for you, Tommy, but could you maybe knock a couple $1,000 off because it sounds like you graduated from a preschool? No. Fair enough. I mean, it's hard to find a good lawyer, and his record's immaculate. He's never lost for me. I want to go into the courtroom. Everybody goes, wow, yo, you little Tommy here. The judge give me what I want. It's true. It's pretty much how it goes every time. Okay, well, but I gotta pull my pants and I put it on your floor. I gotta go. Bye-bye. We gotta go with the streets now. The streets have been kicked to. We've also been how-to'd. How to. What should we learn how to do today? How to be lawyer? We'll find out. We'll go over to Jeb and then we'll go to the streets. Or maybe we'll go to the streets and then go to Jeb. So we can get the streets' reaction to this momentous day of a president being told he's been bad. Confirmed that he's been bad. What are the streets even going to say about this? I guess let's find out, and then we'll find out what we're learning today. It's a day of great learning and a day of the streets. So here's Trip on the Streets. What a wild day. Even on the streets, I can hear the rumblings. The former president has been convicted of being a bad boy. One of the worst boys there is. Paying a lady to say you didn't have sex with them? I don't even understand why you would do that. Back in my day, we used to try to pay women to just say they had. Because it was so obvious we were feckless virgins. But I suppose times change and now you don't want people to know that you've finally become a man. Were you there today, Trip? On the street? No, I didn't. I don't like to leave my park too far. The courthouse is a little far away from me. But I could hear it in the distance. I could hear the crowd. It sounded like a Macy's Day Parade of competing chants from some excellent Americans. Anyway, if you have any opinions on the events of today, on anything at all, it doesn't have to be Trump, it could be. Throw those in the chat. The thing I do is I find those opinions out here on the streets. How is that possible, you say? I'm just that damn good, is the answer I give to you, chat. So let me know what you think, and I'll let you know that I'm going to find someone to then say the thing that you thought. And in the meantime, I just want to say, we're all Americans at the end of the day. And we're all united in not really knowing what any of it means and if it's fine or not. And I just think it's important to say that right now. In these trying times, all of us are like, huh? And you're not wrong for feeling that way. Oh, you're Canadian? Well, then you actually get then you'll know what's happening. Unfortunately, that's the power of being Canadian. Or fortunately for you. Ooh! Let me see who I want to walk up to first today. Who am I going to make. Talk to me first. Oh, this looks like a lovely lady. It's good to get that off your chest. It's very brave of you to admit. So many people refuse to say that they're Canadian, but I say wear it proudly. Some people say at times I sound Canadian, but actually I have the most classic American accent of all, is what I say back to them. The streets are light on opinions today. If there's no opinions on the streets, then we can kick it to the how-to. But it's so rare for me to not even find one spicy opinion out here on these streets, that maybe I'll just give it a minute and see if the opinions show up. People simply can't tear their eyes away from this around-the-clock coverage of the Trump saying a thing and walking out of a courtroom scandal. He's been convicted, and that's probably big news, so I get it. Oh, it looks like we do have a spicy opinion coming down. And we will see exactly what they have to say. Excuse me there, friend. Do you mind talking to me? I am Trip Bradstein. Well, well, young man. Well, well. Oh, okay. Hello, miss. Great to see you today. Well, well. All right. Trip, Courtney Dubb here. Now that Trump has been found guilty of a hush money scandal, how does this verdict affect your hush money scandal from Nina Hartley? Do you have a good lawyer? Miss Nina? I haven't talked to Nina in years. Is she doing okay? No, she's suing you. What? Nina Hartley? My favorite. A courtesan of the early internet? Well, she was a pre-internet, I believe, Trip. Was she? I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say anything incriminating. You don't want to admit that you're with such a banging lady? I mean, obviously, I do want to admit it, but I'm torn now. You've implied that I'm being sued. Steve, thank you for your support in this trying mental time. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should admit to coitus with Nina Hartley. It would be an incredible brag, but I fear legal consequences. Steve says, there will come a payday, hallelujah, what a payday. There will come a payday today. Trump guilty on all 34 counts. What do you think of that? Well, I'd say what if you were guilty on one account of having had relations with Nina Hartley, what would you say? I'd say I can't. She didn't let me. I talked to her at a bar once. I wish I could. I really want to brag and say I did, but I didn't. So I don't really know what I'd be hushing up. You couldn't shield the deal? Courtney, how do you know all this? I'm Nina Hartley's gardener. What? Yeah, I'm her gardener. I go through all of her books, and I saw your number in there. You're admitting to illegal stuff. Oh, I am? Yeah, you're prying into her life in a way that you absolutely shouldn't. Oh, I went through all of her old phone numbers to try to blackmail people. You're saying that's illegal? Courtney, that's definitely illegal. Oh. Did anybody see me say this? Not that many people. You're probably safe. But you got to ease up on walking up to people with cameras and admitting to crimes. Well, back in my day, you could do that. It was polite for a lady to go through another lady's things and to interview all of the gentlemen in there just to check. How old are you? Like in my 50s? So what, it was fine in like the 80s? Yeah, that's what we did in the 80s. Okay, well, thanks, Nina. Thank you, Trip, for clearing that up. Who the hell was that? Oh, sorry, that's a ghost in a piece of wood. Sometimes he just appears on screen. Okay, well, that's unsettling. I'm out of here, though. I'll see you, Trip. I guess I'm a fan. I suppose. Well, it was an emotional journey for me of wanting to claim sex with someone famous, realizing I couldn't, and then having to back immediately off. It's like we have two more opinions that have flown in to the park, We'll get through these two guys, and then if there's no more, we'll do a how-to. How do you do? Get out of here, I'm not talking to you yet. Let's see who else is out here today. All right. Some real interesting folks out here. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. I guess, why not? Excuse me, you there, sir. Do you mind talking to me? I am, in fact, Trip Bradstein.
Hi, Trip.
Hello.
I'm the ghost of Bernie Madoff, and I'm just wondering, since it's apparently fine for criminals to run for president, can I enter the race?
Well, Bernie, you don't look great. Might be a uphill battle.
What do you mean? I only did a little fraud and stole $65 billion, and that shouldn't overshadow the good I can do for this country.
Well, you also just, you look like a spectrally tortured demon.
Well, I had this plan where you all give me money and I turn it into more money. I think it's a layup. I think it'll work great. I mean, I swear. Does that change your mind? I swear.
You swear what? I
Swear
swear.
I'll make it more. I swear. Please. Please.
Are you in... It very much looks like you've just crawled out of hell.
Well, no.
Okay, your voice is sounding more hellish.
Oh, I'm getting pulled back.
I might be getting
Pulled back into hell. Oh, that's such a bummer. I'm on a very limited work release program. They don't let me out for too long. I don't feel like what I did was that bad. I just messed with people's money. People do worse stuff, and I'm still in one of the worst parts.
We're in one of the worst parts of hell. Yeah.
It's like, there's no pools.
There's no pools.
There's no pools. It's like a 2-bedroom. AC's on and off.
You have 2 pairs of teeth.
Yeah, I got an alien mouth ever since I went to hell. There's 2 sets of teeth. I could squirt it out of my mouth and bite you, but I'm getting pulled back into hell, so I'd have to raffle. I'd have to get it all back into my mouth if I slide it out there to show you, just to show it off. But shoot, so no.
That's a no. You can't run for president. A, because you're Bernie Madoff, everyone hates you, and B, you're dead and in hell.
Yeah. Oops, I'm getting sucked. Not in a good way. Sucked back to hell I go.
Oh, shoot. Well, there are worse guys, but he's not a good one. So I guess it makes sense. The double teeth. That seems kind of like a reward. Just a little bit. I mean, it's kind of badass to have the double alien teeth. Let's get this last opinion in here for the day. If there's any more opinions, feel free to throw them into the chat. If there's no more, that's okay too. Everybody's over at the Trump trial today, so there's really not even that many people out here on the streets to talk to me, Trippy B. But we'll see. We'll see who I can find. Okay, looks like I found a guy. You there, do you mind talking to me? I'm, of course, Trippy B. Hi, Trip. It's me, Jail Johnny. Hello, Johnny. You seem to be in jail. Yeah. Well, anyway, what could Biden do if Trump develops Ernest goes to jail style electricity powers while in the slammer? Is my question. Ernest goes to jail style electricity powers. Those were sort of though like he had to touch a current to then output a current? I think by the end of the film, he could self-generate electricity. So he basically had full-on shocker powers, but without any kind of mechanical mechanism. Well, the Ernest powers are a little unclear. There's a comedy element to them that's undeniable. But meta-comedy powers are very overpowered in almost every universe of powers. Well, does he have meta-comedy electricity powers? Well, I think if they're the Ernest powers, that goes without saying that there'll be a meta-comedy element to his powers. What does that mean?
It means if he gets shocked, like he'll shoot up in the air. Maybe after getting shocked, he'll be covered in black soot. And he can get a little wobble around when he gets shocked. And when he outputs his powers.
Okay, Jail Johnny. I don't think that'll affect the election much.
Really? You're telling me that if Trump developed electrokinetic powers like in the movie Ernest Goes to Jail, no effect?
It would pull some coverage Trump's way. People would definitely be curious. So I guess it could help Trump.
Darn.
Oh, who are you polling for?
RFK.
Oh, okay, that does make sense. Is this guy having a stroke?
No, I'm Jail Johnny. Anyway, that was my question. Back to jail for, well, I never left it. Big fan.
Back to jail. He's carrying the jail with him? If the jail is with you, are you ever truly in jail? Or are you as free as the wind, minus the bars? People smarter than me will have to answer that one. Let's see who else is out here today. Looks like there's a couple more opinions that have poured in from the far reaches of the chat. Thank you so much for all of your opinions, chat. I love to see them, and then I love to feel them in my face, even if they're coming from some pretty weird places. Let's see who else is out here, though. Who wants to talk to old Trippy B? Let's see if I can find someone for this next opinion. This'll work. Okay, yes, you there. You there, it's me, Trip Bradstein. If you've got a thing to say to me, come on over here and say it, you freaks.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Bradstein. Extraterrestrial, moved to Canada. We're attempting to reappropriate the Trudeau family for years. We have the new model right here. Please say your goodbyes. You think the new model should operate with less bugs, but is prone to overcorrection. Please rate and review our service using the app, BlackRock Galactic.
What?
Well, I'm an extraterrestrial moved to Canada, and I'm attempting to reappropriate the Trudeau family for years.
What? So what's the service?
Well, I have a new model of Trudeau right here.
Where is it?
It's in here. Come in here. Let me show you the new Trudeau model.
Come into where?
In here.
In your little robe?
Yeah, come in here.
No, man.
I got a Trudeau in here.
This is like the least convincing Faustian pact I've ever seen.
What do you mean? You can see a new Trudeau.
You've got to work on your pitch. If you're trying to tempt me into some kind of trap, creating a new Trudeau in your hood it's not going to get me to crawl in there and to be whatever, I guess, felt up by you.
I'm not trying to. Whoa, man! I just want to show you the Trudeau that I keep in my robe.
It's very odd. It's a very odd request.
It's an offer. It's not a request, and you've said no. We all get it. You don't want it. Wow, good for you.
I don't want to go in your robe.
Oh, fine. Fine. I am a huge fan, but wow, fine. Was I
being the asshole? Sometimes I'm the asshole. I mean, I guess it's a unique offer. I guess I could have just said yes to be nice, but I felt like he was going to pull me into some alien dimensional cave and have his way with me, which I'm busy today. I don't know if I do that today. All right, well, let's see. Let's have one more person to talk to, and then we'll get out of here for the day. You there? I'm about to go back to my bush, but if you got something to say to me, I got a little bit of time. Hey, Chip. Hey, Chip. Hi, Trevor's Chip Whitley here. Okay. I just ran into this scary faced ghost who offered me a lot of money if I just vote for him and give him all my current money. Chip, don't do that. But I only carry credit cards, so before you say no, I just said no. But before, can I borrow $200? I don't know. What are you gonna do with it? Not invest with Bernie Madoff's ghost? I'm looking at. I'll give you the money if you're gonna do something else with it. I'll not do. I won't not invest with Bernie Madoff's ghost. That's a double negative. You're so bad at lying. You could have just lied to me. I hate lying. Oh, it's too much for me. I'm very honest. Then don't invest with Bernie Madoff. He's going to take your money. Okay, you got something in your throat? No, it's just pond water back up. What? Listen, you seem like a nice young Chip. Chip Whitley. Okay. Well, don't invest with... See, you're getting it. Don't invest with Bernie Madoff. Is that what you were going to say? Yes, that was... Yeah, spot on. He's a ghost and he's trying to take your money. But he made some really great points. He'll double it. I can't give you the $200. But I told you I was going to buy fruit roll-ups with it. Then you can have it. Really? Yeah. You want $200? But you have to bring a couple of them back for me. And don't invest with Bernie Madoff. Okay, man. Reach into your pocket here. You mind if I route around your pocket? Not if this bothers you. I'm pulling out $200. Okay. Angle-wise, why are you so little? What? Nothing. Okay, well, thank you. Yeah. I'm rich and I live in the park. I have no use for money. I live off the grass and ponds. That's wild, man. Can I invest $200 in you? Well, I don't know how I'll make it grow. Well, I just believe in what you're doing. Can I give you $200? I mean, I guess if you really want to. I can't promise it'll grow. I just have $200 to invest, so put this in your pocket here, in your little side coat pocket. Any returns yet? Well, you just gave it to me. Okay, I'll be back to check. That's an investment, not a gift. All right. Well, I mean, I'm probably not going to use it. It'll probably stay $200. Okay, well, I believe in the project, so... Can I borrow $200 to go give Bernie Madoff money? No! Okay. Okay, I'll see you later, Trump. I'll be checking on my money. It's important to me. I don't think it's that important to him. He gave it away so willingly. Well, I made $200 is the way I'm looking at it. I think that they don't see any fault in my logic there. I just made $200 fucking dollars. I have no use for it though. For me, I may as well use it as kindling because I'm an insane street man that lives in a bush. All right, everybody, I'll see you later. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for your hot opinions. It's such a momentous day here in the park that is possibly New York. I'm sure there's lots of stuff for me to get into. Maybe I'll chase some birds. The sky's the limit, baby. I'm Trip Badstein. Bye-bye. The streets. Good to see Trip's doing well. $200 could give him a substantial bush upgrade. Maybe. Steve, thank you again for the resub in case we missed that at some point during our street ramblings. Do for sure appreciate it. All right, we have to learn how to do things. Kindling. If a wild Kendall appears in chat, I do feel like I have to say hi. Nice. Okay, let's send it down to the how-to. Let's learn how to do a thing with our friend Jeb. Also, are you doing okay today, Peter? You've been real quiet.
I've been eating a lot of cheese lately, and it's mellowed me out. I feel no need to interject because I have so much cheese now.
Jeb on the racks. I need to get Jeb his juices. We might have to Jeb on the racks tomorrow. What is today? Thursday? Yeah, so Friday we could Jeb on the racks. I'll update the sub goal once we've jubbed the rocks. Today we'll show you a reminder of what the racks will be. They won't be too pleasant. I should have picked that up, but I did not go to the store last night. Oh, Jebby boy. Will he survive it? Jeb, who has to do this? Love it that Jeb's gonna do that. Well, let's send it over there so he can brace himself for whatever that'll taste like tomorrow, and we can all learn something together. This is How To with Jeb Nugget.
I'm just checking on stuff for Jeb. I just have to check on Jeb's stuff. I'm gonna go now.
Stay, Pepito. Help me get out of here. Please. I'm trapped in the wood, Pepito. Oh, Dad, you're fine. You like it in there. Oh, yeah, thanks, son. Don't worry, everybody. My father loves it in the wood. I do. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. The wood is my home. And that means that I love it in the wood. Yeah, it's fine. Let's learn how to do some stuff together. It's me, Jeb Nugget. Oh, I lost my usual glasses. Where's my dang usual glasses? This isn't my prescription. There we go. Now I can see. Jeb's dad agrees with today's verdict? What's the verdict? What are the human matters of which I'm missing because I am a ghost trapped in wood? What the hell? Who is that? Cases on the streets. Don't worry, Dad. It's just human affairs. Okay. Don't think about too much outside of your wood. I wouldn't want you to get stressed. Thanks. Anybody wondering what's going on there, my dad is trapped in wood. He's a ghost. His ghost is in there. But I'll tell you what's out here, learning. I love to learn, and I know all of you do too. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. You were kind enough to send me 3 more how-tos, and I'd love to learn how to do all of them. So why not start with a winner and learn how to eat a boiled egg? Let's get to it and find out together. I have to open it first. Great. This is how to eat a boiled egg. I could be doing it wrong. I honestly don't know.
This is how I shell a boiled egg. We raise our own eggs out there. We boil them, you take them out of the hot water, put them in cold water. Then you pull them out when they're cool enough to handle. The small end, you peel that. The big end, you open it up. And then you blow it out. And it's done.
That seems correct to me. I'm always trying to scrape it out of there, and then I damage the egg. Or sometimes I don't quite get all the little egg parts off, and then when I go to eat the boiled egg, I got a crunchy eggshell in my mouth. I'm so sorry to hear that, boy. You have to be careful with your eggs. Thanks, Dad. I will, because now I know a great new way to do it. I think I'll attempt that myself. Maybe I'll pick up some eggs, and tomorrow I can not only have a little bit of Rax juice, I can have some boiled egg with it. That sounds like it'll go great together. I see no reason why it wouldn't. Both are things I learned how to do right here. Eggs and Rax juice. A delicious treat for me, Jeb. That's a beautiful song, son. Thanks, Dad. You taught me how to sing. Eggs and Rex, the breakfast of champions. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This is a how-to recipe for chocolate paste mint sandwiches. It's in Hindi and English. Sold. Let's see what's going on. What? It's Pakao.
Hello and welcome to Be Pakao. इस शो में हम हॉस्टल्स और बैचलर्स के घरों में जाते हैं, which let's just say is an ideal breeding ground.
He's got pop-ups like Case.
Weirdest recipes. Maggie reheated for the 10th time. Gira boiled eggs, rice with chocolate sauce. जितना पागल रेसिपी उतना अच्छा. और जज और जूरी दोनों मैं ही. अगर मैं इम्प्रेस हुआ तो पकाओ. अगर मैं इम्प्रेस ना.
Oh, he does it in both languages. That's so impressive.
Aditya Sen Gupta के घर के नीचे है, and he has no idea that we're going to come up and knock on his door. तो चलिए जाके देखते हैं कि मैं उनके
teleporting.
रेसिपी से इम्प्रेस होता हूँ या नहीं. Oh shit! Oh man! How are you, man? Mr. Sen Gupta.
That's the power of friendship.
Say hello to the cameras. Hi. Let's cook some food. Come, let's go. Ready ना? एकदम. तो आदित्य जी बताइए, आज आप हमारे लिए क्या बना? मैं बना रहा हूँ chocolate.
I think they're making some kind of chocolate thing, unless I read it wrong.
Come on, you just start making it because we don't have time. Come on. See, firstly, आपको चाहिए bread. Bread. Okay. और चाहिए chocolate. तो आप एप्रिन पहन के घर में घूमते हैं, it's like a normal wardrobe. नहीं, आज टीवी के लिए स्पेशल. अच्छा. तो now the brown bread, आप 2 पीस ले लीजिए. हाँ. और ये चॉकलेट पेस्ट को अच्छी तरह से लगा लीजिए. और जिनको चॉकलेट पेस्ट ज्यादा पसंद है वो दोनों साइड में भी लगा सकते हैं. ओके. So it depends on the kind of combination you want. बचपन में when I used to have a lot of chocolate. तो मेरी मम्मी.
His hair seems fake.
Have chocolate brush after that. So now for the great combination.
I guess it is very thick.
Normal toothpaste. Are you sure? Completely. No confusion. इसको आप paste.
Whoa, what?
के ऊपर लगा दीजिए.
Wait, what?
More minty, you put more. If you want it less, you put less. अभी आपका chocolate paste और mint.
What was that green paste?
Put the bread on top. हाँ जी. और तैयार? नहीं तैयार नहीं है. अभी सिर्फ garnishing, finishing touch. Garnishing, lovely. चलो let's see. उसके लिए
I want to try the green paste.
और उसको लेके आप according to whatever your likes are, you can just decorate the sandwich and garnish it.
Wow, he's making a little friend for himself.
Yes, yes.
Please don't eat toothpaste. Is that what it was?
यहाँ तैयार है आपका.
It wasn't a delicious slime?
वाह वाह वाह.
Wow, look at these panning shots.
घड़ी आ चुकी है. It's time for truth.
Be honest with us.
This is definitely Pakao. Wonderful.
Is that good?
Performance after wonderful. You have passed the test. Yeah,
Is Pakao positive?
Wonderful. Here you have our prize. Thank you. So I hope you keep eating this dish. You keep eating this dish your whole life and have great and dental health. Smile for the camera once. No, you must show your teeth. What's the use of this? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. पर अगर आपके पास इससे अच्छा रेसिपी हो तो please write into us at www.beindia.com. क्या पता आपके घर पे अगली खटखटाहट मेरी हो सकती है. So you guys, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.
Huh. Pakao! So why do I still hear the streets? There we go. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! The streets are just always one step away. Okay, there we go. Don't eat the toothpaste, son. It's bad for you. It's not good to eat toothpaste, but I put it into my mouth. No, son. It'll upset your tummy. But I want to try the chocolate and green paste. It might have been a mint paste. It's unclear. That's what you do when you don't have air conditioning? Well, then heat me up, because I'd love to try their delicious Breakfast cereal topped chocolate and toothpaste treat. No, son, don't eat the paste. It is mint toothpaste. Don't. But what if I did? No, but I learned how to. I'm a ghost. Yeah, I know. Oh God, Jeb, I'm trapped in the wood. I know. Settle down, Dad. He's kind of got a goldfish memory, unfortunately. All right, there's one more, and this is how to drink whiskey like a sir. And if you ever want to add any how-tos, you want me to learn how to do something maybe you know how to do, or even something you don't, you go to the Cream Team Discord and add some how-tos in the how-to thread in the bin section of the Discord. Barely informed new is what I like to say, because we're learning something new. Did you break? What's going on? Just letting it settle. I love you, Dad. I love you, son. Oh God, I'm in the wood. I know. Okay, let's watch the how-to.
So how do you taste?
Whoa. Settle down, man. I'm not ready yet. Let's see. Let's see how we drink whiskey. I can finally feel like a big macho man. Okay, here we go.
How do you taste blended Scotch whiskey? Take the bottle, pour it into the glass, swirl it around, as I said to you before, throw it out. Swirl it around, bring it up and say, hello. Then you go back to it. How are you? And then go back to it. Quite well.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Remember, get into it. Don't go like this. None of this stuff. You want to get right into it to make sure that you're actually examining every part of that whiskey.
Oh my God.
How do you taste it? Don't knock it back like a cowboy. Take the water. But don't just pick up a jug like this. What you need to do is to pick up a jug with your finger in the water. Why? Because you want to test it. Why do you want to test it? Because many barmen, unfortunately, stick their jug under a hot tap by mistake, and therefore, this is what ruins whiskey. 6 times I've now ruined my whiskey. 6 times. Twice in America, once in France, once in Stockholm, and twice in England. So, you take the still water, you put it into the whiskey, reduce it down to 35% alcohol. 35%
Is that true
alcohol
about
is
the penis
ideal
stuff?
strength for really bringing out the whiskey in the palate. Put in the mouth. And then let it go down. Absolutely fantastic. If in fact I hadn't added sufficient water, what would happen? This is what would happen. Your face would start grimacing. It would start changing because it was affecting the taste buds, anesthetizing them. So all you need is a little water. When I have a presentation, finish at night, want to relax, go into the bar.
I still don't really get how to do it.
Wonderful than the sound of whiskey being poured by the barman into a glass. And just when I'm about to take the glass from him to enjoy my whiskey, suddenly I hear this other noise. This other noise of not just 1 or 2 bits of ice.
Oh my God.
Many bits. This is now Scotch on the rocks. This is taking my whiskey, ruining it with all this ice. Don't take it. Take hold of the barman and show him what it's all about.
You got rid of the whiskey too.
Don't need it.
Oh God, what did I learn? How do I do it? I still am not sure. You just have to be a man, Jeff. Oh, Daddy, am I not being a man? You're my little guy. But I want to be a man, Dad. You're a little guy. Oh. When I drink whiskey, I do put ice on it. You're ruining it. That's what I just learned. In the BTS footage, you can see a Scott laying on the floor catching the loose whiskey. Yeah, real man. A man's man. Did you raise me to be a man's man, Dad? I tried. Oh, God, I'm in wood. I know. I know you are. Ask for consent from your whiskey? I don't even have any whiskey. Actually, Case does have some really old whiskey that he gave me. Should I attempt to drink it like a man? I guess I could do that to apply what I've learned. Yeah, drink whiskey in the middle of the day, Jeb. But without ice? It's up to you. Let me go get some whiskey. Dad, stay in the wood for a second. Stay in the wood, Dad. Okay, I'm also gonna get ice. I know that they said not to, but I want the option, and I need to have the option to avoid the temptation. So I'll be right back. Oh boy, a whole tray of ice. Prep for the racks, yeah. If you have some good expensive aged whiskey, get yourself a Glencairn glass. Pour it in the glass and let it rest. At least 1 minute per year. The whiskey is aged, then sip. You can add a little bit of water if necessary, but use a dropper. Don't just pour it in there. Wow, that's the practical advice I couldn't quite glean from that video, although the guy brought a lot of personality to the table. If only I did have a G4 decanter set. Instead, all I have is this very dusty whiskey bottle. That case never opened. So he gave it to me, Jeb. And now I'm gonna drink some whiskey to prove that I'm a man. Yeah. You're my little guy, Jeb. But I want to be a man, Dad. Okay. Okay, Is whiskey real strong? I've had it before, but I'm panicking and I can't remember. It's just whiskey. It's not really impressive to drink it. Smell aggressively? Thank you, Greener Sam, for staying informed for 13 months. Today we learned how to drink whiskey like a real man's man. And like an aficionado. I want to be both. It smells like something I used to glue wood together. It smells like, it's not that, it's just whiskey. Easy to drink, is it? And I can't use any ice? No. How do you, okay. It's good. That was really good. What? Oh, that was. I feel better already. It's easy to drink. Now that he's told me how. Wow. Oh God, I'm drunk. That's impossible, son. You just had one sip. Oh, I'm drunk. And I have to drive. I have to pick up the guy in my little brother program up from prison. What? Yeah, I have a little brother. I signed up to mentor a little brother that's in prison. He's 32. I'm supposed to be there in 5 minutes. What? Oh, but I'm drunk now. You're not. Oh, I'm slurring my words. It's too fast. It doesn't work like that. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a cold shower and whack myself with a rosary to sober up. Otherwise, I'm gonna set a bad example for my little... Remember what? To remember... Huh? Remember... I have to pick my little brother from prison. Okay, well, whack what with your... No, nothing. I'm gonna sober up. I'm really drunk now. And my stomach's on fire. But we learned a lot today. Tomorrow I'm gonna try another drink. I'm gonna try the Rax with a boiled egg. And I bet that'll be a lot of fun, because we learned how to do it just right. Oh God, I have to sober up. I have to change over my blood. How do I flip my blood, Dad? You can't flip blood, son. That sounds really dangerous. Oh, somebody flip my blood, please. Oh well, I'll try to figure it out. In the meantime, don't stress. It's great to learn. Sometimes you learn. Oopsie. You made yourself drunk, and now your little brother's gonna be mad because you're late for picking him up from prison to go bowling. Okay, everybody have a great day. I'm Jeb, and you're never too old to learn a new trick. You know, Maker's Mark isn't a sponsor, but Heart Audio Cables is at heartaudiocables.com. See how tough I am? I drink a whiskey without even flinching. Heartaudiocables.com. Code QUIO can get you, I believe. You know what? I can't say how much it gets you off because I keep forgetting the actual number. I don't want to misrepresent it. But Code QUIO will get you some off, even though I've heard Chasm say it a million times. It's that Irish blood, yeah. It powers me up. Use code QUIO to save. That's the right phrasing. Save yourself. QUIO yourself. Cellar Jerry is better than Maker's Mark. I bought this when I moved into this apartment because I was like, I should have drinks here, I guess, in case I entertain. And I've never touched it. There have been, I'm not that lonely. I swear there's been some people over. But it's great with ice. I have to put this back. It's so good with ice. You just add tons of ice to it. I don't know what that guy's talking about. You want 3 ice to 1 bit of whiskey. Yeah, let me put this ice away in the bin refrigerator. I'll be right back. The golden ratio, exactly. Yeah, I've been sitting on Jeremy this whole time. It's an Easter egg. It's a classic Easter egg. Greener Sand, thank you again for the resub, by the way. My brother used to drink Bulleit all the time. Or not my brother. Well, we have a liquor cabinet that's got extremely old wine and this really old whiskey, and then there's some vodka that's been in my freezer for also like a year. Which might not be the right way to store it. Don't worry, it was not. None of it was very expensive. Works great with DP because of the caramel in the Cellar Jerry. All right. Did anything else happen in this Trump story? Any more Trump trial verdict updates? CNN's got all the hot updates coming in. Trump waves to a crowd. Mouse, thank you, as he returns to Trump Tower. Back to the tower with you. Whoa, look at these sick drawings. The crowd is mixed, with some people cheering and others saying, lock him up. Preview of our election season. All right. See the moment Trump's guilty verdict was read. See, they made him look a little sad here, but having seen his face, it does have actually a lot more lines than they've given him. This is... court drawings are so funny. Look at this guy. This looks like a Snapchat filter snuck in there. You crapped open a beer to celebrate the verdict? Hey, celebrate away. At the very least, it is kind of embarrassing, right? I don't think he's capable of being embarrassed, but it's, you know, it's somewhat embarrassing. It's at least a little embarrassing to be a convicted felon for paying a porn star $130,000. Or maybe that's great and everybody loves it.
I don't even know what any of it is. And I don't feel any way about it.
Wow, that's nice, Pepito.
Yeah, I'm burdenless.
Okay. You want that painting on your wall? This is pretty fun. I'm glad they got this court. They got this court drawer, this court artist. Christine Cornell, you're doing great. I want this little guy. I want this guy on my wall. I want this guy on a t-shirt. He's giving me vibes. Really feels like an alien snuck in and is just staring directly at me. Maybe this person was just staring at the court drawer the whole time. She's like, fucking, I'm putting the face in there. Pepito confirmed porn addict.
Sure.
But no, Pepito, that's not a good thing.
I don't know. I'll be addicted to it.
No, it's porn.
Whatever.
It's like videos of people having sex.
I didn't even really get what sex is. Is that when I hump stuff?
Sort of.
Well, then great. I'm a porn addict.
Okay.
It's nice. It's great.
It's not good.
It's great. I feel good about it. I'm great.
The B is not for Brazzers.
It's for Brazzers now. It's Brazzers Informed News. Just go with the flow, baby. I'm full of cheese, man. I don't care.
I only had like 2 cheeses today.
That's so many more cheeses than I usually have. I'm flying, baby. Everybody on this stream is drunk.
I'm not drunk. I had a sip of whiskey. And then Jeb had 2 separate sips. Look at Crumb up there. The N is for Naughty America. Brazzers Informed Naughty America?
Yeah, it's Brazzers Informed Naughty America. Until the I stands for something else.
The I is for incest?
Brazzers Incest Naughty America.
That's not a good title for a stream.
It's as good as the one you currently have.
Brazzers Incest Naughty America?
That will do better numbers. I have the data. I don't know what numbers or data are, but I have the data.
What are you doing, Step Pepita? Oh god, I don't like the dark turn this news network has taken. Well, look, it sounds like the news about Trump is, well, we got a tweet here. We got a tweet here from Eric Trump. May 30th might be remembered as the day Donald J. Trump won the presidential election. That's the real power of the courts, is they can rig elections. I mean, some would say they do that with many, many, many elections, but this one they've rigged it without even meaning to. Trump donation portal appears to be down. I'll let you guys know about this just for all of our anybody who's trying to donate. I'm so sorry. It's down right now. We do hope they'll have it back up soon, but just wait on those important donations because it's down right now. And you hate to see it. Brazzers Incest not propaganda. No. The rich man needs your money. It's expensive to be a felon president, and he's trying to make it happen. For America. You know, I never even let Rick say goodbye, and I never will. He's done for the day. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Obviously, most news is going to be focused on Trump, but that's why I'm such a rogue news outfit here, is I might talk about the stories that really matter, that the mainstream's afraid to cover. So with that in mind, talk about this. Yeah. Okay, it's news time, baby. Let's do it. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Arms ladies been against me. They want me to come.
Oh, hell yeah. I knew what this fucking stream needed. Me. I've been drinking. I brought this from home. I brought that from home. And somebody put fucking ice in it. Anyway, I'm Sammy. It's good to see you all. Cut this fucking trash music. Play my fucking sick ass jams. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you. Your fucking daddy Sammy's back. Sammy Six Elbows. Sammy Severance. Sammy Spectacular. Sammy the Samovar sipping Sammy. I'm just throwing it all out there and seeing what sticks. And I'm sticking to these stories, baby, because I'm on the news today, and yous can news too. Now that Daddy's home, too. Don't curse at me. Don't you fucking curse at me. What do you want to talk about today, Sammy? Well, what do you want to talk about? Because the world's talking about prosthetic robots giving people extra thumbs. That is not what the world is talking about. Yeah, but that's what we're going to talk about. Because people need to know. It can't all be Trump news. The round-the-clock coverage is what's keeping him so popular. Where are the actual patriots here covering the stories that matter? Prosthetic thumbs. I mean, I am curious. What does that mean exactly? Prosthetic extra thumbs? They call me Six Elbows because I'm all elbows. What does that mean? Fucking elbows up, baby. I'm all elbows. But what I could be Sammy Six Thumbs for real. This prosthetic robot gives people an extra thumb and is what we didn't know we needed. Researchers from the University of Cambridge, UK have tested an exoskeleton that's essentially an extra thumb. All right, let me click that link real quick. I will be clicking that link and searching for a video. Where's the thumb? Okay, let me show you guys this thumb real quick. Let me show you this thumb right here. That's the extra thumb. It can hold up to 3 lemons. Can your thumb even hold that many lemons, Case? You can has Robo Thumb Card King. I think my thumb can handle 3 lemons. Sammy, fucking prove it. I can't keep going to my fridge. But look, my thumb is I don't have anything heavy. He can't fucking do it. You need a robot thumb. Which is my point. I'm saying this will finally help you out. Let me show you this swollen thumb. There's some big thumbs in chat. I can feel that big thumb energy in chat. But in case you don't have a huge thumb, you're in fucking luck because we got prosthetic thumbs now. As seen right fucking here. Boom. Looks great. Look at this shit. You can play you can play Halo Evolved to have another thumb to play it with. That might just require more dexterity. Oh, there's a video. Oh, there's a fucking video? Yes. Daddy likes a video.
So this is the third thumb. So it's a flexible
Does he have 3 lemons in his fridge? Why would you have that?
That's worn on the wrist. On my left foot is doing this movement. So it's pulling up and back, and it's proportional. So I can go fast or slow. And then my right toe is doing this, pulling across.
The third thumb is an augmentation device designed by Danny Clode to enhance the function of the hand.
There's so much of this future tech coming out, and we're seeing a lot of work where it's tested on people, but it'll be tested on 1 or 2 people is the commonality.
So how do you move
Sometimes we have a group of 10 people might be tested on, but even when they are tested on this larger group of 10, which still isn't much, it tends to be a very specific group of people. So for example, young people, normally university students, often men, which really isn't covering the broad scope of people who could be using and engaging with these technologies.
Together with the Plasticity Lab at Cambridge University, the team was looking for an opportunity to study how different people respond to this novel technology.
The different thumbs?
An amazing opportunity came up to be part of the prestigious Royal Society Summer Science Exhibition in 2022.
I don't want to be too perverse, but she's looking good in that extra thumb. What do you even mean? Girl, get over here. Show me what that thumb do. I mean, she's trying to do a technical demonstration of the ability of the thumb. It's not always a sex thing. I didn't say it's a sex thing. I'm impressed by her dexterity And I'd love to see what kind of activity she can do with it. And she's beautiful. You're too lonely, man. I'm not fucking lonely. I got a lot of fucking friends. Just keep going, man.
This incredible opportunity to put this device in front of thousands of people and get them to experience it for the first time. So we were able to get a huge amount of diverse users very quickly over the 5 days of the exhibition.
We were really interested
5 days of thumbs?
looking at how good are people initially picking up that initial motor skill.
Whoa, look at them go.
Moments of usage, can they really use the third thumb? We tell them how to control it. We quickly explain
how do you control
it? And then we said, off you go, do it.
I don't think it's been programmed for love based on what I'm seeing.
98% of our nearly 600 participants were able to perform the task. We were surprised by just how
96.
good everyone was, particularly in the exhibition setting, but also
and what a thumb.
the broad age range we have, really young children to older adults. And everyone could perform the task well.
When you grow up with 2 hands, 10 fingers.
She never takes it off, I feel like. It's part of her.
Weird. It's very different to kind of learning how to use a whole prosthetic arm. Any kind of tool
like I'm not working with it
daily
enough
lives requires a little bit of training and experience within the context of
aren't
our
enough.
day. The thumb is no different, but what's really exciting about the thumb is it seems quite complex from the beginning, and it's really not. And that's what we're showing in this study is that people can quickly, easily use it within 1 minute, which is really exciting. It doesn't take, years of training or even months or even days. In future, we'd really like to work with kids, especially kids with upper limb difference, and that's something we're working towards with the lab.
She's a beautiful
And so
woman.
working with kids who've got to pick up their attention span really quickly, we wanted to make something that is just absolutely able to be used in the first minute.
From this study, the main takeaway is really thinking about how we can be inclusive in our testing of new technologies and a more iterative design process based on this testing. So that's the main thing we want to employ in the community is thinking more about this design testing in large,
I don't know who was asking for this, but now I'm
more
asking
specifically
for it.
the third thumb. We've now tested it in these large, diverse group of healthy users. We also want to now look at people with more motor disabilities and motor impairments. So how can we be more inclusive in the
Okay, should make that a command,
useful for
Ellie
these
Kemper,
groups of people.
is the Discord.
For example, if you've had a stroke,
That's on
how
his
can it
to-do
be
list.
used, and how can we adapt the design so it's optimal for them?
They did sort of say they
If
don't
you'd like to learn
expect
more
anyone
about
to
how
use
the
it.
third thumb works.
They did kind of say like, hey, you might not fucking ever use this, but just so you fucking know, you can. Okay, you can use the extra fucking thumbs. So try it. They were nicer about it. Yeah, but they need to be more aggressive. This is advanced technology. People need to fucking know. You can use this thumb. Yeah. Who's it for though? Well, I think it would be useful if you lost a thumb that you could have like a prosthetic thumb. That technology might already exist. But I don't know. I mean, it's sort of interesting, the idea of having an extra controllable appendage. I'm very interested. I mean, nobody, people, you put your hands up. You're like, look, I ain't got no weapons on me. Except you got that extra fucking thumb. Thumb on the trigger. You know, if you were, just conceptually, Sammy, that doesn't even make sense. You're hiding the gun on your extra thumb. They'd see the gun when you put your hands up. They'd never expect it to be on an extra thumb. They'd be like, what the? There's nothing in his normal hands, but there'd be a big gun dangling off a thumb. No, they wouldn't be looking at the thumb. They'd be looking at your normal hands. And you're hiding a gun on your extra thumb. It'd be in front of the hand. No. I'm just saying there's practical uses. That's all I'm saying. Okay. What's the best prosthetic body part? Ask chat that. What's the best prosthetic body part? You got the ability to do these instant surveys? I would like to know. Exclamation point. Oh, and whatever you think the best prosthetic body part is, we'll add it. Strap on, strong choice. I got the strap. They don't mean that kind of strap on. This is a huge pull. Yeah, well, it's hard to read, so I had to make it real big. Robo-Gooch, tail, personality, and eyes. I mean, that's a fucking toss-up. Voting is active. Exclamation point vote 1 through 5 or exclamation point V 1 through 5 will let you vote. That's true. I mean, in my opinion, the strap is a classic. But again, they mean the dildo type. You think I don't fucking know? You think I don't fucking know about straps? What are they? Like a dildo that you strap on. I'm fine with that. I'm a modern man. Oh, really? Yes. Okay, well, wow, we got a tie. It's a tie between the gooch and the tail. Honestly, how do you... Not option... Oh, option 3 did tie or something. Fix your graphic. I think it's impressive that it even knew it was a tie. I guess. It's a tie between the gooch and the tail. Well, a robo tail would be kind of fun if it's like a monkey tail you could do stuff with. Even if it's just a useless tail, that's still fucking cool. Yeah, why would a useless tail be cool? What do you like about robotic appendages? They're fucking dangling there. That's fun. You got an extra fucking part dangling there? What? Can be doing anything. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you got like a scorpion tail, that'd be fucking sick. A scorpion tail? Yeah, robot scorpion tail. Now, the robotic gooch, I'm less sure what you do with. However, if you've lost your gooch, then obviously you're going to want a replacement. The Gooch and Tail is your favorite Pixar film, Giggle Trash? I would see that. You would see that? A talking gooch and a talking tail? They're at ends with each other because they're literally at your end. They just wrote their fucking trailer fucking thingy. The trailer thingy? I just wrote them a fucking sick thing they can put on a poster. They're at the tail end of... Only one's a tail, but the gooch is up right near your ass, which is also like tail. You fucking get it. God damn, what kind of place is this? Fucking coming for my puns. Barely a pun. Anyway, I'd watch it. The talking gooch being like, yo, get off my ass. And the tail being like, I'd love to. They're on a body. And you get that Zachary Levi, the Harold kid. You saw the trailer for Harold and the Purple Crayon? Yeah, Zachary Levi of Harold and the Purple Crayon fame. You get him in there. He plays the guy who's got the talking gooch and tail. And they have to learn to work together because he gets cut in half at the middle in an industrial farming accident. He gets split in half. Ah, I'm dying. I'm Zachary Levi. Blood fucking erupting. No! He dies, up a half dead. The gooch and the tail survive. And they have to drag his fucking lower half around. The tail can't see, but the gooch has eyes. What the fuck kind of story is this? It's the story of the gooch and the tail. Anyway, they have to go on an adventure to try to find their home. Zachary Levi's home. They still got the keys in the pocket. And they make a home. And by the time they're home, they're best friends. And they're half a body. Talking gooch, talking tail. I'm just throwing out ideas here. Disney, I'm not claiming any of this. You can just take it. I'm sure they can. I remember watching The Gooch Has Eyes as a kid. Well, that's more of a horror. If you want more of a horror story, yeah, if you could call it The Gooch Has Eyes. And then it's more like a twisted mutant. Has a gooch with eyes and maybe a tail with a mouth. And then it's less fun for me. I want more of the kids version. You want the kids version of The Gooch and the Tail? Yeah. Anyway, you fucking get me. I'm fucking done. You're done for the day. I'm fucking out of here, man. I'm done. I'm underappreciated, and if I'm gonna be underappreciated, then I'm gonna get under a fucking drink and get out of here. 6 fucking sheets under the wind or whatever. I'm done. All right, man. Anyway, it's fun to hang out with all of you. This fucking guy. This fucking guy's breaking my balls for literally no fucking reason. I'm sorry, Sam. You should be. And I'm fucking sorry that I'm sorry to the haters, and I'm ready to see the fucking Gooch in the Tail in theaters 2020. Just get it out in a couple weeks. Think an AI do it or some shit. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. It's your boy Sammy. You little fucking guys. I love you fucking guys. Gooch Has Eyes have been nominated for an Oscar? That's the most successful Oscar campaign of all time. Yeah, exactly. Now it's very watered down. Mine is. Some of the other correspondents are way stronger. We're slowly sipping. Okay, I have to go in about 8 minutes. I have to do a thing at 4. So let's get out of here with a debate, I guess, or something. Was there a segment that I was supposed to do? No, I think we did everything. We only covered one of the stories I said I would, but that is what I always do. So I guess we'll just do a debate. So let's send it down to Munch and Crumb to send us out of here for the day and see whatever they're talking about. Maybe Crumb's been a little weird lately, and Munch has been a little weird lately. It's been a little weird lately. Let's see how they're doing, though. It's Munch and Crumb.
Hey everybody, it's me, Munch. It's good to see all of you. We have fun. You can quiet down. You don't need to applaud for me. I haven't even done anything. Are you alright? What? I'm not asking because you look bad, but your head looks a little... What? Well, it's good to see everybody. Sorry if I got a little emotional on the last stream. I've been going through it lately. I credited you a little bit more than I should have. Deep Diarrhea, thank you so much for the follow. Deep Diarrhea with the follow. We love to see you. Welcome to the news, Deep Diarrhea. Is that like a personal one for you? I want to appropriately thank everyone who supports the stream in any capacity. And I wanted to thank Deep Diarrhea. Did you have an accident? Did you? Because it feels like you've been lobotomized into thinking you're a nice person when you're not. Not that you're being that nice. I apologize. I'll be nicer if I can be. Oh, thank you, Deep Diarrhea. That's a great name. It's a great name. I have to admit that it's a great name. We agree that it's a good name. Okay, well, look, we don't know what we're debating today. Usually, I'm joined by a ravenous psychopath who actually gives me a little juice when he debates. In a bad way. He's a bad person. But he's been diminished, we'll say. I mean, that is really harsh to say, but I feel okay and I'm ready to debate. Better horror movie, The Gooch Has Eyes or The Hills Have Tails? They're both theoretical movies, I guess, because I don't think they exist. Should Trump go to jail? Yeah, of course. What? I mean, obviously I agree. Really? You're saying that? Yeah, I mean, he's been convicted of a felony. Well, I agree. Well, I mean, I said yes, though. I mean, I'll say... Well, rules are rules. I guess I'll say no. But just no. This is just debate. I don't mean this, but I guess as an exercise, I can say no. I need to go to a doctor. Do I have health insurance? You should know that. You should know that. What is going on with you? I don't know. I feel okay. We don't have a mod that minds making that poll. I guess I'm the no. He shouldn't go to jail. And you've claimed the yes. I hope you're proud of yourself. You can have the other one. No, I'll follow the rules. Debate if the Silent Hill 2 remake will be good. Do a trailer drop. Maybe we'll have to save that one for tomorrow or something. Okay. We're debating if Trump should go to jail, I guess. Well, actually, I can do it. Go! Oh, you nailed it. Never mind. Oh, well, he should. He should. It's obvious. He's a criminal. He's been openly a criminal for like a long time. He's an idiotic egomaniac who constantly lies and represents the worst instincts of humanity and society at large. And
he deserves any sort of punishment he gets. He'll probably never receive it because we live in a farcical reality where the wicked are usually rewarded, but in a more just world, this slice of justice would actually lead to consequences. Unfortunately, it probably won't, but it absolutely should. And yeah, he's a terrible guy. He's a terrible guy. He doesn't deserve any success, and I wish failure upon him. Well, look, he was president, and there's no denying that. It does set a dangerous precedent to put a president in jail. Again, as I believe Case attempted to point out rather obtusely, there is a danger that it could lead to general cyclical disruption if every former president is basically tried by the next administration. We have a bit of a habit of cycling through the parties here. And in cycling the parties, if we set a precedent that we send previous presidents to jail, then each party might just sort of in perpetuity find some sort of illegal activity of the previous president, and thus every president ends up in jail. And I don't think that would really be an ideal form of governance. This is not to say that Trump doesn't deserve it. This is purely hypothetically. Hypothetically, there's probably some argument to be made that given his level of support in the country, it could also lead to civil unrest if he's handled too harshly. It is sort of like operating with a live bomb. The live bomb being a bunch of conservatives that will lose their shit and possibly do violence. Not that I believe in negotiating with hypothetical terrorists, but does this make you feel better?
Release me.
Does that help at all?
Bring me back to 100.
I don't hear anything. I didn't ask if you hear anything. I don't hear anything. You had the easier side, so congratulations on your victory. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Okay, well, look, if you're going to be doing this nice guy act, then let's just do it. Congratulations. And I do know you're going to turn on me and know that I'm not tricked, but I will say this. You've been a much more reasonable debate partner since you seem to have had a spiritual concussion. And if you want to bury the axe for now, I'm down to bury it. So, okay, Al. Well, yeah, okay, great. I mean, again, we don't have to be friends. I feel like you're my friend, but you can move whatever pace you feel like you need to. But thank you. Okay. Well, how are you doing today? Oh, we kind of got right into the debate. How you doing? Okay. I know it's been stressful for you. You don't have to get into it if you don't want to. Well, I mean, I'm doing okay. I mentioned that my wife and I had been having some spats lately, but. Shoot, the case does have to go. Or we could talk about this, but you want a munch? Oh, I do need to update your score. Let's see. And the score is now, congratulations, 97. We've been really trading it back and forth, and that's one more point for you. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all so much for the support. And congrats on a hard-fought debate. I might have gotten this one, but I bet, who knows, you might get the next one. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Okay, well, stay safe out there, everybody. It's a wild day in America. Presidents getting convicted of stuff. That's crazy, man. So, that cleared up a lot. I'm glad that we could clear that up for you, Deep Diarrhea. And thanks for the follow. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. The people are going crazy for him. They can't get enough. All right, I would love to Rogan a Quantum Tunneler. I will do it second thing tomorrow. We'll do a story tomorrow and immediately Rogan. Apologies if you can't catch the stream tomorrow, but the VOD will be up. Breaking applause more. You know what you need, chat, to get us out of here for the day? You don't need applause. You need to burst. Thank y'all for hanging out for this momentous day. We frickin' got him, guys. The caught has been compromised. The compromised has been caught. And now I'm sending you someone else's way. Woo! My hope, my schedule could be normalizing. And the plan is to try to stream at 12:30. I'm gonna, as much as possible in the next couple of weeks, my big stretch goal is to just stream consistently at 12:30. That way I'm not stepping on Kasim's toes, and I can actually stream a little longer and still have a day. But we'll see. So tomorrow the goal, 12:30 PST, which is, I guess, what, 3:30 EST. We'll see. We'll see. I'm inevitably have a million editing things that pop up, but I've been trying to take less editing jobs because I take probably more than I should. But it's just so hard to say no to those sweet, sweet day rates. All right, everybody, you're headed Kasim's way. I gotta pop over to a meeting. If Kendall's gone all day, then maybe I'll play a game later or something. She might have work or something today, so maybe I'll be back after this meeting with a game. If Kasim's not anymore, but also I'll probably just be back tomorrow at 12:30. Anyway, have a great day. Enjoy some cast time. We'll talk to you all soon. Pepito, any important closing thoughts?
Thanks for the cheese. Thank you. You can feed me cheese. Case, drop the price of cheese.
I do plan on dropping the price of cheese to 50 bits.
What?
50 bits for cheese. I can even drop it to 10. I just don't know how overwhelming the graphic will get if I set it too low.
Let's try 10 and just see what happens.
Maybe we'll try 10. Maybe 10 will be the Pepito specific cheese amount. We'll see. Okay, bye everybody. Have a great day. You don't see it in the menu. It's a bit donation. I also have to set up a better alert system to let everybody know how all of... my stream is getting too complicated. I gotta simplify. All right, we'll see y'all soon. Bye, everybody. Moment. Oh my god, I'm still on?